survive for that long early on.
I mean, it's one creep.
Yeah.
Chen has 4 of them. And he can take a new one.
You know, the Mushi Sven 1-1 against it, and it was incredibly successful. I think MVP as well had a game where they put a Sven against a Brood at the major, and worked out really well. So it's a little bit curious that they're willing to just keep the lanes here, but I guess they value just having this Sven get absolute free farm without
Forev up at top, in a bit of trouble with a toss back. He's gonna get taken out here. Hansken with Limp. Get the first blood on the Nature's Prophet. And he's got his bottle coming out to him as well, so he will have that sustained regen, both mana and health. He's got plenty of tangos to go as well. So Chessie's Broodmother gonna be having a happy old time here. Febby comes back. Guess what? With more sentries, gives him across to MP, and yep, down we go. He's gonna have vision over onto the Broodmother for now. Jessie might have to ask his teammates for some more, but it's up at top. Then Limp again. They find the kill, but the body blocks coming through. Not gonna.
This is Swindles. If he gets gone on, he wants to always buy him enough time to go get the Scorched Earth on.
Swindles stunned up and a TP in from Forev. They want to try and go in after the Doom, but the Scorched Earth, he's just healing up through it all. And the Wisp, he's gonna actually tether a Swindle to stun. EMP down onto Hansken, but QO, look at him snowballed over. Z-Freak picks up one, and they're gonna look for a second. A double kill for your Tusk. Looking for a third. Forev, oh, you're in a bit of trouble here, my friend. Z-Freak, he's got to turn and run. The stick charges keep him alive, but it's not enough. A 2 for 2 will look like a great beginning for MVP. Be happy with what they've got and what they're taking from all these other lanes. They're going to try and chase Swindles a glimpse. They've dragged him back. Scorched Earth wears out, and they've got the damage. Swindles, this Doombringer, is being dropped lower and lower. Another good pick for MVP.
And this is the strength of one. At just 10 minutes into the game, they would have been really satisfied with that. But instead, they lose the tier 2, they lose their Doom. And that kind of trade definitely not worth it. But at top, Forev's going to go instantly down as Limp reveals the first showing of the Blink Dagger.
Meanwhile, over towards the Ancients, though, QO is taking out his stack, but Jessie comes in. The God Strength is up. QO, Snowball is there, but the tornado EMP, it catches him. Very, very great from MP, but QO still stuck in the Ice Shard, and Jessie continues the battle. Heavy with this Invoker trying to save him up, but look at the damage. The Avalanche stuns him up. Hansken, MP's still alive. No, not for much longer. Jessie says goodnight, and Febby will get chased down by the little Broodlings. But Z-Freak, retreat time. So far, relatively even. Guess who's back? Forev, Nature's Prophet, one hit up the hill and he gets it. No miss for him. A triple kill for your Furion. Getting chased out by Chessie's Brood, but there's a Sprout. TP in 40. I think Chessie has to give this one up. And it's actually going to be MVP. They want to try and battle through this as a sentry ward that they've got and a static storm. Chessie, they've got it! Angle. Somehow trap him in, but the relocate from Limp comes through for Dubu. Hansken will clear it up with a toss back from the Tiny. Forev looks like he's fine.
Almost feels like neither team really wants to stop running at each other, and compLexity, they're just going to grab the free one. I'm instantly going to start TPing down bottom. Actually goes to the mid lane and still has the blink up, and people got to be careful as Limp's going to go for this, but he doesn't have his Wisp with him, but Doom's going to come out.
MP, no chance of survival. Hansken keeps Limp alive. They've got Febby in their sights, but it's actually Swindles that wants Forev. No, turns back onto the Vengeful Spirit, realizes there's no chance to swap. Ooh, tried his luck. The Lady Fortune,
where they parlayed into taking a bunch of mid-game towers. They've even been able to get the bottom tier.
He's already popped his blink. The Avalanche back on the 2. He's going to try and toss forward the Vengeful Spirit, but Tornado. Febby kept up and running. But the trouble is, they've already got themselves a little bit further back. QO will actually meet him at the pass and Limp. They tried the relocate save. Hansken could not tether through the Tornado though, and has to
plan. This is a pretty weird game in that regard.
Oh, and down the bottom lane, Swindles thought he could push his block down on the tier 1, but Snowball, Z-Freak went in to save his brother, but I think he's given up his own life, and maybe even Swindles good. Cut through the trees, but Glimpse back. Dubu captures him, and Forev, there's a Sprout in 3 here actually with a Scorched Earth, keeping Swindles alive, ticking him over with that HP regen, and Hansken definitely helped running around, and he couldn't cancel out the teleportation.
And at bottom, they want to make another move on the Swindles. They know that the Scorched Earth is down.
Whoa, hang on a second. Walk past through the trees. Tornado EMP will catch him though. I think Swindle's just going to throw out his Doom and hope for the best. The rest of his team.
Chessie and Limp make their way over though.
Across in from the west. Another spiderweb down. The dust is popped actually very early on. Forev, Avatos. There's Limp with the damage. Taking out the dominating Nature's Prophet and Dubu. Oh man. Poor little disruptor. 10 to 13. 15 minutes.
Just all around the battlefield. 23 kills already at 15 minutes. And one of these two teams have to give up the pace eventually, is all I can think about.
QO and Febby trying to go into Swindles, but Hanskin with Limp, they blink forward. QO, the Sven, he doesn't have a stun, he does now, he turns to throw it, but it's not fast enough. MVP considering actually battling through this with a teleportation in, cancelled out, fakes it, Limp, there's the relocate. Whoa, hang on a second. Limp is actually back into the fray, Swindles having his preference. Oh, Snowball into MP as well, but a Tornado EMP catching onto two. Limp is on the back trying to find another entry into this team fight, but MP will take the full brunt of that Limp damage. Still managing to retreat out up onto the high ground. The Dust, Chessie chasing through onto Dubu. Cannot catch the Invoker, but maybe finds the Disruptor. Kinetic Field holds him in place, and Forev on the back end of the team. Close to catching Tiny Wisp, but I think they might spot out Swindles.
Yeah, they've got a ward there.
He's gonna get jumped on. You're right. They've got vision. Perfect placement. Doom bring up, not long to this world. Returns to Hades.
They're gonna know about the
Edo. Over across into there, not going to catch onto anyone. Limp, he's thinking about pushing aggressively forward onto Dubu, and actually simple slap to the face. This EMP though burns through Limp's mana. Hanskin comes up, regens him through, and the shards not allowing complexity to get snowballs. MP went back in, the swap back from Febby will take him back into safety, but in comes QO. Relocate forward from the Tiny Wisp, will force the Sven back, but shards again, pushes QO over the trees. Complexity so unfortunate with their positioning and movement there. Could have caught multiple heroes as God Strength. Yeah, QO wants it. Swindles one down. Swindles! QO slammed into the ground with his QO being batted down by Limp. Warcry not going to be good enough.
Well, that Force Staff
To keep him alive, but that Force Staff will. Forev on the back, but Limp is so tanky. With Hanskin behind him, Forev, he's come into this battle alone with no sustain and no team to save him. The Glimpse at least will catch onto Hanskin's Wisp. But Complexity going to be pretty happy with the way that fight went. So something Complexity have been reasonably good at, you know, not necessarily contesting the stacks, but taking out the creeps that are stacking for him. QO being spotted out by Zifri, gave a link forward from Limp, catches him with the avalanche of the silence. In comes Hanskin, but they're both in a static storm. Trapped in Kinetic Field, and the EMP burns through their mana. They cannot take down Forev. They'll kill Hanskin, but Limp slaps through QO. The big tree trunk, and now the Doom onto MP. They're gonna get the sports filing. Swap back from Febby, not enough. And the Dust onto the Brood Brother. They got the vision, but they don't have the damage or the control. The toss forward onto MP will drop him low. But it's the Vengeful Spirit and Sven who die. The deny not forthcoming onto MP. And one by one, MVP dropping like flies. Complexity. Because Sven's, you know, at the top of the net worth chart. But it's Complexity with these supports. They farm so well. Oh, hang on a second. Fire jungle. Seafreak stunned up. Snowball available. Dodges the stun for the Sven, and the Tornado flies across. With the advance forward from this Tusk, he's alone, 1v4, but where's the rest of his team? They pop the Cold Strength for the blink forward, Static Storm's down, Limp pops his BKB, tosses up QO, and Dubu tries to battle through it, but the relocate forward, Zifreak and Limp dropping so low, QO's damage output is amazing right now, but with the Doom on him, he's not able to do a massive amount of stuns or disables. Still, MVP take out Doom, Limp escapes on a beasting of life, but a swap from Febby, Chessie up at the high ground, the BKB and QO, they need vision, they need reveal, Chessie all the way to the trees, back over the cliff as well, with Zifreak jumping forward. QO turns with a stun, it's never ending, it just keeps on going, and Limp is back again. Avalanche tossed forward onto MP. The Invoker dies, but so does Hanskin's IO. Let's look towards that at some point as well, while Swindles, he's gone for kind of the puppy build, went for phase boots rather than the tranquils though. Oh, hang on a second, where was that? For it. On top of his BKB and Blink, they might want to try and fight even when Aegis is picked up by someone here. Swindles with the Wildwing Ripper. QO, he's going to get slowed. He's not going to pop his BKB until now. God Strength is still up. He'll turn onto Swindles, and this should be a quick and easy one. The Doom, can he get it off? Not quite. He's taken out Ripped apart, but Olympus bound support on the back end. Febby, Dubu in trouble. But it's MP and QO. They've got the Invoker on lockdown. MP, he's going to turn and try and fight Limp, but the Tiny just slams him to the ground. A good Ghost Walk gets him back to safety, and Forev joins the fight. Chessie, there's no reveal just yet, but the Broodmother blinks back to safety and over the hills and far away. And Limp not going to have such a great chance of this. Blink is available. And he'll jump to the west. But where's the rest?
They still look like they should actually try to chase this, and Limp's gonna get
look at that great play by Limp. Forev Sprout just needs vision,
1
just needs
second.
to know where Limp is, and Limp blinks over. Oh, but he doesn't get the low ground, cuts through the trees, he's gonna try and hide, but it's Jesse! The ice wall is down, Courier flies across with a jump on it, of course, Femi has the reveal! An MVP, don't get the tiny, but they get the Broodmother. Well, MVP, there's no objective to take here anymore, the tier 2 is gone, so they're gonna actually push up onto high ground and look for the trade-off in damage. Forev though doomed towards the mid, and he'll get taken out here. Trouble is, complexity maybe being baited because look at this, the tier 3 dropping so low. MVP, they've got the TPs coming through from complexity, blink back from QO, the glimpse, low Chessie, BKB for the avalanche off, Limp catches through and Femi crushed and swapped back from Forev. They're gonna come back in, Sandstorm is down, but Chessie chases him from Femi. Nobody doing this, he can't hit the venge, and QO brings the pain as he takes down Chessie and Limp. Tier 3 drops and a buyback's gonna come out here from complexity. There's one, Limp straight back into things, he's actually TPing forward. MP caught by D-Freak, but 4 snaps away. Overshot and far away. Swindles trying to battle through, but it's the Tusk. QO just destroying every single member of complexity with the Strat forward again. He's trapped in the trees. The cleave back onto Hanskin and QO with Forev. They're still going
over with
through.
the buyback.
Limp
Should be a 1 fight for complexity, and they need it after they lose their racks.
got his blink, but Forev, can you continue running? Do you have a Sprout? He does. They've got a Quelling Blade and the damage. A team wipe. But trying to sort of scout for the Tiny Wisp, you know, just keeping themselves active and moving themselves around. And Hanskin with Limp, they are ready with a relocate, but Roshan's already dead. Chessie's BKB.
I don't think they should stop. When you just get a bunch of items like this at once, you're never really going to get that much more.
Oh, Swindle, he does QO, but look at the damage! QO nearly bringing down the Doombringer, but it's okay. The shot saving in the back end. The Limp Tiny. QO tries to force down Hanskin with the ice wall there. The 5 seconds will relocate. 3, 2, dead! Z-Freak, deafening blasted, and Forev just right-clicking through everybody. Complexity. They tried in for it, but Limp, he has to deal with a Sven. BKB still available with the stun.
He doesn't have buyback.
Control! Forev, the buyback from Hanskin tries to keep his buddy alive, but I don't know if it's enough. Forev cleaning up house. Limp will take another hit to the face, and there's Nature's Prophet. Absolutely demolishing Complexity's matchup. Swindles, battles against QO, they'll bring down the Sven at the very least, but this ice wall keeps them under control. The Doombringer, the Nature's Prophet, an ultra kill, looking for the rampage. Forev, yes, he's got it! Nature's Prophet with a rampage against Complexity, and the 2 buybacks out, Doom and Brood. Can they defend?
I mean, QO pops his own. They've still got the buyback available on Forev if he wants it, especially after that engagement. Chessie's going to get it gone on. He doesn't have BKB. QO's lining up for the shot from the top, but I think this is just going to be game for Complexity. They don't have the Tiny available.
Swindles tries to stop, but QO, he is the master of this map. Takes down the remaining 2 of Complexity. 2 lanes of racks down, looking for the 3rd down at bottom lane. Not going to go for the full tier 4 into Throne, even with all these buybacks on cooldown for Complexity. MVP Phoenix 35-33 in what is probably one of the closest games we've seen this weekend. 43 minutes in. We're going to be able to secure this and take game number 1.
Hey, for a second, I really thought that Complexity had this game, but MVP, they had the game plan ready. They said, just get our BKBs online, build to deal with the physical damage.
GG!
And this was a fun one.
Well, QO does as he will. BKBs into the fountain and shows off a little bit. Well, that was back and forth. I'm with you. I thought Complexity, you know, once they got Blink on Tiny, they had a great showing. Aghanims by 19 minutes on Limp. 12, 4, and 15, he finishes that game. He had a stellar performance. But MVP, they just had all the control in the world. And Forev's Nature's Prophet, what, 0-2 beginning? Laning phase, not the greatest, just because he's against that tiny damage output from Avalanche.